Monday morning blues, Monday morning blues, Monday morning blues, they circle through my brain. Fine. Get a pick and shovel. Get a pick and shovel. Get a pick and shovel and go down in the mine. Well, that's the only time. That's the only time. That's the only time that I ever felt like crying. Monday morning blues, Monday morning blues, Monday morning blues is searching through my bones. Monday morning blues, Monday morning blues, Monday morning blues is searching through my bones. Searched all through my bones. Thanks very much. That was a bit of an old Mississippi John Hurt one, and I hope you liked it. I see I have the guitar in my hand. I'm thinking, what other ones do I have? I have a big list on the floor here, so I'm just looking down to see what I might be able to do with the guitar that's in the... Oh, this is a little bit different, and haven't done this for a long time, but it's a lovely old song that I learned quite a while ago. Have you seen the old man that walks the streets of London, leafing, twirling his hair, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup? Each tea lasts an hour, anyone is home alone. And how can you tell me that you're alone? Say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And have you seen the old girl that walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair, and her clothes are all in rags. She's no good talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carrier bags. And how can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And in the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, and he wanders home alone. And how can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the seaman's mission? Memory is fading with metal ribbons that he wears. In our winter city, the rain cries little pity. One more forgotten hero and a world that doesn't care. And how can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And how can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. To make you change your mind. And thanks very much. Ralph McTell. I loved him when I liked the song, and I think I learned the song or heard the song before I started playing the guitar, but then when I realized that it was such a nice guitar accompaniment, I was excited to try and learn it. Okay. Well, I suppose I should do another one. I think I'll switch back and do something on the old mandolin. And we'll go back and forward a little bit. Let's see if there's anything I need to know about here. Okay, good, grand. Let's see what I have on the list. Oh, I'll try this one actually. This is a song I just learned fairly recently, and I hope I don't mess up the words like I did a little bit in the last one, but that's just so you know it's live. All right. This is a from Donegal, and it's a song by Tommy Makem, and it's a really lovely song and a really nice tune, I think, anyway. And I hope that you enjoy it. There are wild and rocky hills round the coast of Donegal, and the fishermen are hearty, brave and true. And the big Atlantic swell is a thing they know right well, as they fight to take a living from the sea. With the pleasant rolling sea and the heron running free, and the fishing fleet out riding on the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, and the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. rubber boots you've done, and your oilskins you have on, and you check your gear to see if it's okay, and your jumper keeps you warm, for it's cold before the dawn, and you're ready to begin another day, with the pleasant rolling sea and the heron running free, and the fishing fleet out rolling on the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, and the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. Now you're headed out to sea, and the wind is blowing free, and you cast your nets as rain begins to fall, but the sun comes riding high, and the soon clouds will soon roll by, and today maybe you'll make a bumper haul, with the pleasant rolling sea and the heron running free, and the fishing fleet at anchor in the bay. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, and the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. When the weather's blowing rough, well, the work is mighty tall, and the ropes will bring out welts upon your hand, but you'll never leave the sea, for wherever you might be, when it's in your blood, it's hard to stay on land, with the pleasant rolling sea and the heron blowing free, and the fishing fleet riding on the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, and the boys of Killybegs are rolling home. Oh, there's purple on the hills, and there's green down by the shore, and the sun is casting yellow on the sea, and the silver down below where the heron fishes go. When we get them, there'll be gold for you and me, with the pleasant rolling sea and the heron running free, and the fishing fleet out riding on the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, and the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. With the pleasant rolling sea and the heron running free, and the fishing fleet out riding on the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, and the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. Thanks very much. The boys of Killybegs, and that's a lovely little spot, as you probably know, down in the south coast of Donegal. Don't know if there's anybody from Donegal there, but if there is, that's for you and everybody else as well. Right then. Oh, I think I have announcements to make, so I better do that. All right. Very important announcements. There are some birthdays in January, and I hope some of the people who have those birthdays that are mentioned here are online at the moment, because I would like to wish a very happy birthday to Noreen Curry, Kathy Flanders, Judy Morris, Sally Mulcairns, Charlotte O'Callaghan, Josephine Smith, and Lillian Williams. And now I'm going to sing Happy Birthday, and I would like you all in your homes or wherever you are to sing along, because you can never know the birthday recipients, they might hear it or feel it somehow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Noreen, Kathy, Judy, Beatrice, Sally, Charlotte, Josephine, Lillian. Happy birthday to you. Thanks very much, and sincere happy birthday to everyone there. And if you were wondering about that last tune, that was specially for Johnny Caulfield. I don't know if he's listening or on, but Johnny used to always play that tune after a happy birthday tune on the fiddle. And it's got into our heads now, those of us that played along with him, that now we nearly can't play happy birthday without putting that at the end of it. So, okay, well, I hope he's tuned in. Anyway, that was for him, whether he's tuned in or not. Let me see now what we'll do now. I don't think we've done too many kind of old country songs. And there might be some people there that likes an odd country song. So I'm going to try, what did I do? I have a big list here. I'll do this one. This is kind of a fairly standard one. I think this was a big hit in the 60s. For those of you that remember the 60s. I went to school, they taught me how to write. Take the chalk and make a mark, hope it turned out right. That's the way it is with love and what you did to me. I hold it so that you would know I'd be yours eternally. For my tears have washed and I love you from the blackboard of my heart. It's too late to clean the slate, make another start. Well, I'm satisfied the way things are, although we're far apart. The tears have washed and I love you from the blackboard of my heart. You've been true the way you should, not have gone astray. Tears would not have fallen down, washed all the words away. No need to talk, for if that chalk would write those words again, it would be for someone else, not for things that might have been. All my tears are washed and I love you from the blackboard of my heart. It's too late to clean the slate, make another start. Well, I'm satisfied the way things are, although we're far apart. My tears are washed and I love you from the blackboard of my heart. tears have washed I love you from the blackboard of my heart. It's too late to clean that slate and make another start. Well, I'm satisfied the way things are, although we're far apart. The tears have washed and I love you from the blackboard of my heart. Yeah, my tears have washed and I love you from the blackboard of my heart. Thank you very much. The blackboard of my heart. Another old good one. We'll have to play a tune or two at some point as well. Maybe that'll be coming next, but I'll have a quick look to see. Oh, hello, Isabel. Well, I'm missing you too in Billig. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Absolutely. Yes. A big congrat to Davy and Ursula. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Let me see. I was going to play a tune. Let me see now. I think what I'll do is I'll play a couple of tunes. And I'll probably play them at a nice handy tempo because there are no dancers. So maybe there are dancers. I just don't see you, but well, if you feel like dancing, feel free. That actually reminds me of something. Just so it's not, I don't know, it's okay to tell a short story. One of the great musicians of Fermanagh, one of the best known old-time musicians of Fermanagh, was a man called Mick Hoy. And Mick Hoy was from, I suspect he's from Drumbockney, because that's where my mother was from, and they went to school together. But Mick Hoy was a great fiddle player, and you know, in those days, people used to ceilidh, used to go to visit each other's houses and all the rest. And my mother told me this, that she went over to Hoy's one time because she was very friendly with Mrs. Hoy, that would have been Mick's mother. And I think only Mrs. Hoy and Mick were in the house. And my mother, you know, they were having the tea, sitting around the open fire. And Mick's mother said to Mick, "Would you play a tune for Kathleen?" That was my mother's name. And Mick says, "Oh, well, surely." So he pulled out the fiddle and he started into a reel, and he played it once and he played it twice, and Mrs. Hoy's foot was tapping off the floor. He played it 3 times, and then he switched into another tune and he played it once, and when he came round to the second time, Mrs. Hoy leapt up onto the floor and she started dancing, and she danced through for the next 2 times that he played that tune. And she sat down and she leaned over to my mother and she says, "I couldn't stick it any longer. I had to get up." So if you're sitting at home and you're tapping your foot and you feel like it and you can't stick it any longer, get to your feet and dance around the kitchen. But the first one will be a waltz, so gentle, and then I'll try and play a reel, I think, if I can get into it. All right, well, I know that was a bit short if you're hoping to get a full set there, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. That last tune is a tune called, for a matter of interest, a tune called Bear Haven, written by the great accordion player Finbar Dwyer down in Cork. And the reason I know that tune is actually there's another Billig Fermanagh connection here, because it's a tune that used to be played by John Joe Gordon, who was a fabulous fiddle player from Billig. Well, he lived in Billig most of his life anyway. And he used to play that tune in a set with the New O'Briens, which maybe I should have played as well. But anyway, he used to play it often in Cleary's, many's a time. Okay, let me see now. What else have I got on the list? It might be time to do something a little bit different, kind of, perhaps. Okay, we'll do something a little bit different. This is a little bit more. This is a Doc Watson song. Well, I guess it was him that made it famous. I think maybe he got it from somebody else, but it's a little bit unusual. It's an American folk song, but it's a little bit unusual. It's got a slightly different sound to it, and Doc Watson plays it on the guitar, and I was never completely happy with my guitar playing on this, so I started playing on the mandolin, and I kind of like it. I hope you do too. Oh, let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them old deep old river blues. Let the river sweep along, let the waves just roll right on, 'cause I got them old deep old river blues. Now my old gal is a good old gal, and she walks just like a waterfowl. When I get them old deep river blues, ain't nobody gonna care for me, and the fish all go out on the spree when I get them old deep river blues. Give me back my old boat, I'm gonna sail it if she'll float, 'cause I got them old deep river blues. Ain't nobody gonna care for me, and the fish all go out on the spree when I get them old deep river blues. Well, let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. I got these old deep river blues. Ain't nobody gonna care for me, and the fish all go out on the sea when I get them old deep river blues. Yeah, when I get them old deep river blues. Deep River Blues. I'm starting to notice that the time has been passing, which is nice. That I've been enjoying myself, and I hope you have too. But I think it's time. I wonder what's there. Oh, there is. Oh, I'll do one on the guitar, and then have to, or two maybe on the guitar, and then I have to get back because I have a couple of requests that I must do. What was I going to do on the guitar? Let me see now. Oh yeah, I remember now what I was to do on the guitar. I just learned this song recently. So it's another one. I hope I can remember the words, but if I can't, I'll hum. but it's a wonderful song, and Crystal Gale recorded it, but I heard a guitar player called Billy Strings, who's like a young guy playing bluegrassy stuff at the moment, doing it, and then I discovered that Doc Watson had done it, and so this is closer to the way that Doc Watson, as close as I can get anyway. I gotta tell you, I've been racking my brains, trying to find a way out. I just can't get enough of this continual rain. Change is coming, no doubt. And it's too long time with no peace of mind. And I'm waiting for the times to get better. And it's too long time with no peace of mind, and I'm ready for the time to get better. You ask for me what I just can't give. I feel lonesome sometimes. I see these dreams are on my head, burning holes in my mind. And it's too long time with no peace of mind, and I'm waiting for the times to get better. And it's too long time, no peace of mind, and I'm waiting for the time to get better. And it's too long times with no peace of mind, and I'm waiting for the times to get better. And it's too long time with no peace of mind, and I'm waiting for the time to get better. Thanks very much. Waiting for the times to get better, like we all are at the moment. But they will get better. And now I'd like to do a special request. Yeah, I think I have enough time for all this. A special request for my good friend Cormac Gannon, who requested The Hills Above Drumquin, which is a great old song. And yeah, and I hope I remember most of it. I'm just going to lean forward here and just check here if there's anything. Yeah, And this is a song that's on our record. um, I can't remember now if I did it with the capo one or not, so I'll do it anyway. Maybe it might be. We'll see how it works. God bless the hills of Donegal, I've heard their praises sung in days long gone beyond recall when I was very young. And I would pray to see a day before life's course is run, when I would sing the praises of the hills above Drumcoin. For I love the hills of Dooish, be they heather clad or lea, the wooded glens of Cool and the fort round Dunnery, the green-clad slopes of Carlish as they meet the setting sun, descending in its glory round the hills above Drumcoin. I have roamed the Scottish Highlands with their vistas wild and grand. I've journeyed in the lowlands, it's a cold and distant land. But I always toil content, for when each hard day's work was done, my heart went ever homewards to the hills above Drumcoin. Drumcoin, you're not a city, but you're all the world to me. Your lot I'd never pity, should you never greater be. For I loved you as I knew you, when from school I used to run, on me homeward journey through you, through the hills above Drumcoin. Ah, this world is sad and 'tis weary, and the tasks of life are sore. My journeying is over, I may never wander more, but I want to rest in long fields when the sands of life are run, in the sheltering shade of Dewey, by the hills high above Drumcoin. Thanks very much. The Hills Above Drumquin, which was written by, actually I can't remember the name off the top of my head now, but it was written by, I think, the same man that wrote the Centenary March, which is one of the tunes I started the whole thing with. But Jerry Carty, if he's out there, would be able to tell you a lot more about it than me. And I have another request, which I apologize for leaving to the last. Well, it's not quite the last, but I apologize for not doing it sooner. But anyway, I hope it's worth waiting for. This is called Shady Grove. It's a great old song, another Doc Watson song. Wow. And this is for Colin and Jean King. And I hope they enjoy it. I'm going to do it on the mandolin. I know Doc does it on the guitar, but here we go. Cheeks as red as a blooming rose, eyes that sparkle and shine. She's the darling of my heart, sweetest little girl on the line. Oh, Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound to go away. She was standing by the door, her shoes and stockings in her hand, and little bare feet on the floor. Oh, my Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound to go away. Shady Grove is good as brandy wine, and there ain't no girl in this whole world prettier than mine. Oh, Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, bound to go away. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, bound to go away. Oh, Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound to go away. Okay, thanks very much, folks. I think I've just got a few minutes to go. So I suppose that'll be one more song. And what will it be? Let me have a look at the list. Possibly something cheerful. And I know what I'll do. I'm going to do a very short little piece of a Scottish march, and then I'm going to go into a verse or two of Liverpool Lou. How about that? And that will be they finish up for me, and I think we're on 58. Well, I might go a few minutes over. I hope that'll be okay. Right, okay, final song, here we go. So this is a Scottish tune. Slow March, I think it is. Oh, Liverpool, lovely Liverpool, why don't you behave like the other girls do? And why must my poor heart keep following you? Stay home and love me, my Liverpool. And when I go out walking, I can hear people talking, school children playing. I know what they're saying. They're saying you'll leave me and you will deceive me. Say you won't leave me, Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool, lovely Liverpool. Why don't you behave like the other girls do? And why must my poor heart keep following you? Stay home and love me, my Liverpool. Sound of the river keeps telling me ever that I should forget you, like I never met you. Tell me the song, love, could not be so wrong, love. Say that you love me, my Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool, lovely Liverpool. Why don't you behave like the other girls do? Why must my poor heart keep following you? Stay home and love me, my Liverpool. Stay home and love me, my Liverpool. That's it.
Thank you,
Thanks
Kenny.
very much, folks.
Thank you very much, Kenny. That was absolutely fantastic, fantastic. And I was reading the comments coming in, and they're from all over the place. I see several come in from, someone's looking for a tip jar actually to tip you. So that's that's promising. So obviously, well, it was, everyone enjoyed it. I also see some comments coming in from Balik. You're from Balik.
You're from Balik, all right.
Yeah, and you know what? Until this afternoon, I thought the only thing I knew about Balik was Balik, China, but there's Balik bluegrass, obviously, as well.
Yeah.
It was great to hear all those Doc Watson songs. It was absolutely fantastic afternoon. So
he was
thank
well
you.
Represented today, all right.
Oh, absolutely. And it was all over the place. And I think everybody really enjoyed it. There's some great comments coming in from everybody. So
great.
Thank you so much.
Well,
it was a lovely way to
I'd
spend
just
an
like
hour.
to say that I enjoyed it too.
Great, great. It was a lovely way to spend an hour on a Sunday afternoon.
Oh, hello, Linda. Sorry, I see my sister there. Hello, Linda.
Your sister. And I think I saw some other Somerville as well. I guess the whole family are.
Oh, I guess I missed the other ones. So
Yeah.
hello to the other ones as well.
Yeah, all the others.
Ernie and John, if you're there, hello.
Ernie is there. I saw Ernie's name. Yeah,
oh, okay.
For sure. So thank you so much. And we'll be doing this again. We'll do it again next month on the date. Let me see. We'll be back here on the 21st of February when we'll have another guest, a musical guest joining us. I have to say that we are very lucky that we've got so many talented musicians and singers in San Francisco in the Bay Area, because we always have somebody to ask, which is fabulous. So I hope everybody enjoyed today, and we'll see you again next month. Okay, take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks very much.
Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you, Kenny.